Introduce yourself, sir.
I got to put this on?
Yeah. Well, you don't have to, but yeah.
You don't have to, but.
And then pull the mic to you.
Oh,
How you
okay.
doing, man? Anthony.
Hey,
How you
nice
doing, man?
to meet you, Anthony. I watch you.
Appreciate it.
I watch you all the time.
I appreciate it, man.
Introduce yourself, sir.
Hey, I'm the one and only Wilder hater that a lot of people know me from Wilder hater, hating on Wilder. I'm not a
No,
hater.
man,
I'm
don't. Oh yeah. Go ahead,
No,
do
let
that.
him go, let
I'm
him
yeah.
not a hater of Wilder. I love Wilder. I'm a very
know you
big
do.
boxing fan.
Yeah,
You know, I love
just
to
honest.
critique fighters. I love to help them because a lot of times fighters need this. You know, especially when they get in that square circle, they need a person with an objective mind who can bring different points to them to make them better. And like I was trying to tell him, different things that can make him better.
Give everybody your name.
My name is Eric Neighbors. I'm from Toledo, Ohio. Toledo runs boxing in Ohio. Give a shout out to Marcus Hall,
Man. Carson.
who
Carson,
came
you
who
hear this
came
guy?
who came up with that saying, Ohio run boxing.
Who came
Yeah.
up with that saying?
I think his name Marcus Hall.
Marcus Hall.
Yeah, he's on YouTube. He got
Okay.
that famous saying, Ohio runs boxing. So whenever I use that, I like to give a shout out to
There you
him
go.
because he definitely represents the
You,
state
you,
of
you know,
Ohio.
one of our members, Carson, he's going to be on your ass about that.
Oh, well, we got facts, baby. Hey,
He
long
said
as he
it's
come
the-
with facts, hey, I
He
ain't
said
mad
the
at
Mud
you.
City.
Oh, yes, I'm from
Okay,
Mud, 419, baby.
okay.
419 in the building.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, not 216 or Akron. I don't know. They
216 and 330.
Oh, okay.
Cleveland
okay.
216.
Yeah.
Akron 330.
But it's 419, baby. We got E Bunny. Give a shout out to Bunny. My boy Albert the Prince Bell.
Listen,
the most ducked and feared at 130. We want Shakur Stevenson. We want Shakur. I'm sick of.
Hey,
them-
Shakur ain't nothing to play with.
Oh, Albert Bell ain't nothing to play with. He's sparring with the boy over in Australia, getting him ready for Devin the Dream Haney.
How you think that's going to go?
Oh,
Give
well,
both
I'm
some
going with
dream.
Devin the Dream Haney. Let me
Okay.
tell you a story about this. Y'all don't know.
Okay, let's sit back.
Listen, man, we was in Toledo, Ohio, my hometown. Sean's dad, Kenny Porter, brought fighters from cross country. We had like a Golden Gloves tournament there. Big Nate, who be with Mayweather, brought Devin the Dream Haney.
Yeah, Nate.
I'm coaching, not coach. I'm just yelling in the ring like I do because I wasn't the coach, trying to help Toledo fighters beat Kenny Porter. Dad, Kenny Porter fighter from Cleveland, Akron area. A little kid come up to me and said, "Man, can you train me?" I looked at him. I had just got off of work. I said, "Well, man, I'm just trying to help Toledo beat Kenny Porter and the Cleveland fighters at this moment." And then I said, "Maybe next time." And then I went to a Mayweather fight about a month later. I see the kid sitting front row center. I went and tapped somebody. I said, "Man, who is that kid?" He said, "That's Devin Haney. He's the #1 kid in the nation." And I think back on it, I said, game recognized game. I said this. That young boy, I knew he was destined to be great, and he definitely will be the undisputed 135-pound champ when he recognized me, Eric Neighbors, the boxing guru, a.k.a. Wilder hater. I knew that guy was special from the boxing guys, and he will win.
He has to win by knockout?
No, Devin just going to be Devin. I don't want Devin to get caught up on being something you're not. A fighter got to be who they
You
are.
don't need to be a knockout artist.
No.
You're a technician.
You the art of boxing, baby. Stick to it. Stick and move and groove. That's all.
Devin Shakur.
Devin and Shakur? Oh, I like Devin at this point. Even though if Shakur was getting him over and sparring in, but Shakur just got a basic style to me. That's why I want him to fight my boy Albert the Prince Bell. Shakur in and out. Hook in and out. So anybody that box with him will learn that rhythm.
But
Hey,
he's
listen.
special.
No.
Hey, listen.
Especially
Go ahead.
against-
I'm gonna tell y'all real quick why I brought him on the show. Then we're gonna get right back to what you just said. We would run into you all the time. My dad, myself, and my dad. We run into you all the time. You would always be telling us some stuff, and my dad would be like, "Man, we see this dude everywhere." And then we happen to be sitting not far from you, hearing you yell like as you do it every fight.
Yes.
And my dad looked at me and he said, "You know what? That dude actually know what he's talking about." So we laughed and we kept it moving. But then
real.
we would start to see you and we start to hear the things that you're saying.
Yes.
My dad started to see some stuff of yours on YouTube and stuff like that.
Yes.
And he said, "Look, man, this dude know what he talking about."
Yes.
So that's why I brought you on the podcast
Oh,
because
well, thank you.
you're a big boxing
Oh,
fan.
yes, I
You're a fan
am.
of the podcast.
Yes.
And you know this thing.
Yes, I love boxing. Boxing is in my heart, baby.
You did not miss that at all. Shakur is an in and out.
Yes.
Shakur is a straight line fighter.
Exactly.
That can move left and move right
Exactly.
when needed,
Exactly.
but he's perfected it.
Yes, against who?
He's perfected it against everybody he needed to perfect it against. That way, anytime he gets in the ring with anybody else, his job's done.
Yes, against the style of opponents that the matchmaking over at Top Rank been picking against.
For sure.
Them. That's why, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, Albert the Prince Bell and Shakur Stevenson mirror up. A boxer against a boxer.
Yeah.
Albert is long, quick,
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
So Shakur, when he lost in the Olympic trials, who did he lose? A boxer, a come forward, aggressive style boxer, who, when he stepped back, they still coming at him.
But he's not the same boxer from Olympics trials.
Well, me, I just believe this.
No, he's not.
A leopard don't change his spots, baby.
He doesn't, and it's going to take a little bit more than what anybody has presented to Shakur to get to him.
Exactly.
But the part of boxing that you can't measure, that mental game that you can't measure.
Exactly.
When you get in the ring with a guy and you know the range, you know the distance.
Yes.
Why am I second guessing myself? Why am I hesitating?
Exactly.
Why am I not just throwing my shots? I've been there before as a fighter.
Exactly.
And I know that every fighter that's been in the ring with Shakur to this point,
yeah,
he does something to them, and they get to that point.
Yes, those style of fighters. Like I said, when you have a excellent fighter,
and it's because he's perfected what he does.
Right. When you have an excellent fighter and an excellent trainer that teaches you, that's why I want all the young fighters who listen to this podcast. You got to understand who your style is like. You got to look at the great fighters before you. Like me, the great fighters I call, it's only the few great ones. You got to understand how they fought different style of fighters, so you'll know what just Sean said. When a fighter step out of range, you got to double jab, keep your defense tight to get close to him, then make him uncomfortable. So when you understand that, not just from your trainer, you got to watch and understand, how did Sugar Ray get in a long-range jab like Tommy Hearns? How did they do that? Not just with one single shot. You got to double jab and triple jab sometimes. You got to catch and shoot, different things of that nature. So when you understand that, that's how you can beat somebody like a Shakur Stevenson, because you're going to offset his rhythm. That's what made Sean so great. Even though his size and height was his work rate and his ability and his agility to offset a lot of those fighters, they couldn't beat him. I picked you over Bud. I picked you because I knew once you got close to Bud, it was going to offset everything. And you was dominating him in the first 3 rounds. And you was like, in my opinion, going half Sean Porter.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't full throttle.
Yeah.
So me, I already know that agility and a lot of these fighters is programmed. If you let them sit there and do their thing, they're going to be beautiful.
There's
but
three
if you
things.
offset their rhythm.
There's 3 things. Three major components that need to be there when you fight: physically,
yes,
mentally,
you got to be
and emotionally.
Yes.
And if one of those are out of sync, even when you are as good as a Robert Bell, I know him personally.
Albert Bell.
Oh, excuse me, Albert Bell.
Robert
I put Robert Easter. Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
When you are as good as an Albert Bell,
yes,
and you're going up as good as somebody as good as a Shakur Stevenson.
Yes.
Shakur, I have not seen all 3 components shooting, not shooting.
Right.
And my thing is, who's going to get in the ring and be able to allow all 3 of those components to move simultaneously, along with a game plan, along with adjustments, along with speed, quickness, power.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
I'm not even arguing you against Albert Bell. Would love to see that fight between him and Shakur Stevenson. I think right now Albert is a quiet storm.
Oh yes,
in the 130 division.
Yes, he's definitely.
And it's one of those things where, in the future, it don't need to be made yet.
Well, I had to just bring it up because, like I said,
you want to let him know.
Oh yes, well 419 is in the building.
What's Albert's record?
Oh, Albert is 21 or 22-0. He's sparring George Kambosos right now.
Where's his ranking?
Albert is ranked number 4 or 5 in the WBO. He was with ESPN, And then I believe, this is just my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
I just believe that's why they moved Albert out of the way, because if Albert would have kept fighting on their network, a lot of fans would be saying what I'm saying right
Yeah,
here on
yeah,
the podcast.
yeah,
Because they would have had to be on the collision course.
yeah.
ESPN matchmaking could not just, okay, we're going to put him in there with Oscar Valdez, who don't move forward. Now we're going to put him in there with this guy who don't move forward, this and that. So that's what I was saying. But for 419 and Ohio boxing, we have to, do what we can to get that exposure.
He's the next guy from Cincinnati?
Oh, no, Toledo.
Toledo. My bad. Toledo.
Albert, we got many of them. We got Albert, we got Big Baby Jared
Y'all
Anderson,
got
the
a bunch
future
right
heavyweight champion.
Big Baby got to get it right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's young. He's ready. He's ready when the timing comes. He will be the next American heavyweight champion. Definitely. Big Baby Jared Anderson from 419. We run it. Ohio runs boxing,
Yeah.
baby. We got other fighters coming up on the circuit. Oh, we doing major things. Yeah, we got Bam,
Yeah.
Bam Bam. So we got fighters. Antoine Jones, we got all of them. We waiting on Bunny to return of Robert East. Oh, we doing it. Yeah, so we just waiting on our moment, and that's what my job is, to keep Toledo and young fighters sharp. Not just from Toledo. Is you have to understand who you are, and you got to understand your gifts and understand the art of boxing. If you're going to be in this sport, you got to understand your gift and how it matches up with your opponent.
Yeah.
And that's what I loved about Sean. No matter who he stepped in there, his rhythm and his agility always kept him in the fight. It made it a winnable fight for Sean.
sir.
It was just a few things they had to tweak, but Sean was definitely always there, and I knew that. That's why I had
Ohio
much
Appreciate you,
runs
man.
boxing.
Yes.
Shout
yes.
out to YouTube and everything.
Yes, definitely, yes. So
Wanted to get you on real quick, man, because I
Oh,
know
thank you.
I know
Sean.
you pay attention to the show.
Yes, I was.
And I know you were standing here. I was
Oh,
like, you
I
know
was
what?
enjoying it.
I don't know if we'll get another opportunity to do this,
Yes,
so let's do it right
I was
now.
hoping God answered my prayers.
Yeah.
Yes, God answered my prayers.
That's what's up.
And I'm happy because I got a chance to sit down with the Porters. I wanted to come to y'all gym
Yeah.
when you fought Earl Spence, because
Uh-huh.
I knew that was a winnable fight.
Yeah.
Everybody thought I was crazy,
Yeah.
but let me say, everybody thought I was crazy when I said this. I knew Sean could beat Earl.
Let me
and
say
the rest of them.
disclaimer too, real quick. You don't choose fighter like you're not saying I would win that fight just because I'm from Ohio.
No.
You're from Ohio. Like you are somebody that really kind of
I looked at the style.
analyze it.
I looked at the style
Yeah.
because I knew what it took for you to beat him.
Yeah.
It's just like this. I know what it takes for him to beat you.
Yeah.
So I'm not biased. I'm not a bias. And
Except when it comes to Toledo.
Yes, no, I'm not biased with that. In my hometown, a lot of them call me haters.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
You-
yeah. when
That's
I
because you
said
give
that
it to
about,
him real?
Yeah, because I said that about Wilder. People I grew up with, man, they don't know I went around begging Sam Watson them for years. They don't know the story. Ask Sam. I'm begging him. Look at Toledo fight. We'll whoop him. Ask Ellie Setback. Ellie Setback can tell you he know about Robert Easter because of me and Albert Bell because of me. Before they was even superstar, he told people. He told what you call him, brother. Mikey Garcia, brother, all of them. He told all of them. Robert, he told all of them. Man, if it wasn't for this guy, I wouldn't have knew who Robert Easter was.
Yeah. All right, well, listen, we're going to get up out of here.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank you. Oh, much love.
Ohio
much
runs
love.
boxing.
Yes, give a shout out to Marcus Hall. That's his slogan. I
Boom,
love
boom.
that. Yes, so definitely.
See you later, all right?
Okay, thank you, Sean.
Stay
Thank
blessed,
you.
man.
Yeah, thank you.
Subscribe to me if you want more of the Boxing Guru Show.
Come get it. 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 Come get it.